Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got for you this absolutely beautiful Kia Sportage, and as always I'm going to do a quick walk around just so you can see the condition of the car, and then we're going to jump inside and I'm going to show you all the interior features and gizmos and gadgets and everything that this car comes with, because it is pretty much fully loaded, to be honest. So like I said, this is a Kia Sportage Kx-3 Crdi finished in black. It is a SUV, obviously. It has a 2-liter diesel engine and it puts out 134 brake horsepower. It was first registered on the 26th of March 2011, and it has a valid MOT until the 26th of March 2025, so plenty of MOT left as well. Has an annual road tax of £255, which is not bad considering the size of the engine and the size of the car in general as well. Insurance group, it sits in the insurance group 15E, which is quite low on the insurance bracket, and again it means it's not going to break the bank when you try to insure this thing. And it has a CO2 output of 156 grams per kilometer. In terms of fuel economy, it's absolutely brilliant. So this car can do 40 miles per gallon around town, 52 miles per gallon on a motorway run, with a combined fuel economy of 47 miles per gallon. Has a top speed of 112 miles per hour, and it has a 0 to 60 time of 11.3 seconds. The car comes with full service history. It's just been serviced as well, and it has only one previous owner, and it drives absolutely beautiful. The last MOT also passed without any advisories as well, which is great. And yeah, usually I would show you any like dents, scratches, or anything like that that the car has, but do you know, I couldn't see any. Probably the only downside would be the alloys, which, I mean, if you want, you could probably refurbish them, but obviously that doesn't affect the use of the car in any way, shape, or form. It's literally just an aesthetic thing rather than anything major. But other than that, the car is in absolutely beautiful condition. It is an all-wheel drive as well. Don't know if I've mentioned that, probably I haven't. But the interior is absolutely gorgeous. It looks very nice. There's no issues that I could point out, but obviously we're going to go through everything and I'm going to show you. So one thing I do want to mention is that the quality of the materials that they've used. So as you can see over here and here, so that's very soft touch. So basically places that you would normally rest your hands or normally that you would touch do have like very good quality material all around. Over on the passenger door, you've got this, you've got the button to open the window, but you also have another button here that's to lock and unlock the doors, which is really nice because obviously you've got another one on the driver's side, but I do love having one on the passenger side as well, because let's say um, if you've got somebody in the car, if you've got a passenger in the car and you just nip out to go and get something and it's late at night and maybe your passenger doesn't feel particularly safe with leaving the doors unlocked and anything, they can just lock the doors from here, and they could feel a little bit safer. Nice door pockets as well. You've got space here for a bottle, as it shows on there as well, so you can put a bottle up there. And then let's go over to the seats, and the seats are absolutely gorgeous as well. They are full leather seats, both front and back, and just going to show you here that I'm not hiding any tears or anything like that. In here you've got a nice big storage glove box, and in there you've got your locking wheel nut, and then over here you've got your owner's manual as well. And let's just jump over to the rear. Nice wide opening door. I do love this. It makes getting in and out of the car a lot easier. One thing you will probably notice on the rear doors as well is that you also have heated seats for the rear passengers, which is a really nice feature. There's not a lot of cars that have that, to be honest. And then you've got a nice big window for kids to look out from. But besides that, there's also, you've got this absolutely gorgeous pan roof, so it splits in half in the middle, so you've got for the front passengers as well as for the rear passengers, which is really nice, and it is manually operated, so you can close it from there. If it's too sunny outside and you don't really want the sun to come in. Again, the seats are in very, very good condition. Again, no tears or rips or anything like that. And you do also have an armrest here as well, with 2 cup holders for the rear passengers, which again is very nice. And in the back of the seats, you got these nets, so you can put I don't know, like snacks, iPads, stuff like that. And let's just move over to the rear. So to open the boot, you do have a button just above the license plate. I do want to show you that it does come with parking sensors as well, and it does have them on the front. So to open the boot, just press this button, and it just pops right open, just like that. And inside the boot, well, besides the fact that it's very spacious, it's massive, you do get this parcel shelf with it as well, and that helps to keep all your valuables hidden from prying eyes and everything, so that's very nice. And then underneath here, you do have a full spare size wheel, which again is very nice because most cars these days don't even come with spare tires anymore, let alone a full size one. And you've got your jack over there and everything else that you need to change your tire. You do have a 12-volt socket over here, which again it's nice because you can plug in your I know a vacuum if you want to clean the boot, or a mini fridge if you're going on a holiday somewhere, or some stuff like that. You've got some more storage over here. I don't really know what that storage is meant to be for, but it is here, so you can put slightly smaller items in there. And to close the boot, you've got this handle here. Just pull on that, and the boot will just close like that. To see if there's anything, but there's nothing I can actually point out. Let's have a look over on this side. Again, it's exactly the same as on the other side. You do have a button here for your heated seats on the rear as well, and the seats do fold down, and they lie pretty much completely flat, so if you want to carry larger items, you can do, no problems. Actually, I do want... there we go. Right, and again, so you can see the seat from this side. Like I said, there's no tears or rips or anything like that. And again, you see this massive panoramic roof. Now let's have a look at the front. So the driver door opens nice and wide, about 90-degree angle, so makes getting in and out of the car very easy. Then over here you've got controls for all 4 windows. You've got the lock and unlock button, like I said, that you have on the other side, but you also have a button to lock the rear windows. This is to adjust your mirrors, and this is to fold your mirrors in. And again, even the driver's seat is nice. There is a little bit of wear mark on it, but I mean, you would expect that, especially if it's leather. It does crease up a little bit, but it's not torn or it's broken or anything like that, so that's good. Let's pop the bonnet and have a quick look under the engine. Well, not under the engine, under the bonnet rather. We're not going to look under the engine. You've got all the latches just above the Kia logo. Lift that up, and then you've got access to the engine bay. That's the massive 2-liter diesel engine, CRDI. Yeah, there's not much to see underneath here because it's pretty much all covered in plastic these days anyway. So let's just jump in and have a look at how the car looks like on the inside. Lovely. Right, so starting off from the right, you've got controls here. You've got a few buttons here. So this is your traction control. This is your hill descent. That's to lock the differential, and that's for your interior alarm if you want to turn that off. And to start the car, pop the key in the ignition. You got to put your foot on the clutch. You can see all the lights come on as they should, and the car starts straight away. No problems whatsoever. Right, so let's start with the steering wheel. Just the AC off. So let's start with the steering wheel. So steering wheel, obviously it is a multifunction steering wheel. So starting from the left, you've got volume up and down. This is to search for different radio stations. You mute, and that's to save the radio stations. That's your phone control. So it does come with Bluetooth. So that's to answer into that's to reject the phone call, and that's to answer. This is your voice assistant. That's your cruise control. That's to cancel it, and that's to set the cruise control. Over here, you've got your indicator stalk, and you do have auto lights as well. And this is your wipers, and as you can see, you also have auto wipers as well. That's your trip and your reset button over there. And that is your dashboard. As you can see, there's no warning lights shown on the dashboard whatsoever. The only 3 lights that are on at the moment is the fact that I'm not wearing my seatbelt, the door is open, and the handbrake is up. That's literally it. So starting from the left, you've got your rev counter over there. You've got your speedometer in the middle. And then at the top, you've got your water temperature and your fuel gauge. And then in there, in the center, you have your trip computer. Well, if you press this button, it takes you through different menus. So now it says it's got 98 miles of fuel remaining. Instant, MP, miles per hour, like the miles per hour, like average. Outside temperature 7 degrees. Trip A, trip B. I always leave it onto this because yeah, I know you've got that fuel gauge there, but that could be very deceiving. I mean, you don't really know exactly how much you've got, but this one shows you like quite accurately. As you can see, the car's covered 69,416 miles, so it's very, very low mileage, especially for a diesel model, and hence why the car runs and drives as nicely as it does. Going over to the center console, so you've got 2 air vents on each side, and then over here you've got your radio, which works absolutely fine. Starting at the top there, you've got your AM, FM, traffic announcements, CD auxiliary. Then you've got from 1 to 6 buttons. That's for your saved radio stations, seek tracks, scan, PTI folder. Then you've got dark mode info and setup clock if you want to set up the time. Just a little bit lower there, you've got your hazard lights. And then over there, you've got your climate control. So here, this is where you select the fan speed. That's where you want the air, where you select where you want the air to come out from. That's to turn it off. AC, recirculate, rear window defrost, front window defrost, and then this is where you select the temperature. And as you can see, it does have dual zone climate control, as it says at the top here. So over here you've got, so you can set 24 degrees, let's say, for the passenger and 22 degrees for the driver, so you can set different temperatures. If you don't want to do that, you can just push this button here, and then it switches to 22, and then if you change one, it changes the other as well. And this one is auto. So auto is basically, you can set, let's say, 22 degrees, press auto, and then the car will constantly keep the temperature inside the cabin at that temperature there. Basically what that does is, let's say if it gets too cold, the car will start blowing hot air. If it gets too hot, the car will gonna start blowing cold air, and so on and so forth. So it will constantly keep it at that temperature. Moving a little bit lower, so you've got your auxiliary port in there, your USB, that's to turn off your parking sensors, and then you also have a 12-volt socket over there on the left. And then over here you've got your gear shift. So it does have it is a 6-speed manual gearbox, and the gears are very smooth. It goes through all the gears perfectly. Let me just show you. So you got first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then reverse. You have to lift this up, left and up, and if you hear that beep, that's your parking sensors to say that they're ready. So there's no crunches. You don't have to force it to get it into gear. It goes in very, very smoothly. Over here, you also have buttons for your heated seats on the front. So that's for the passenger and that's for the driver. And on the front, you do have 2 levels of heated seats. Moving over a little bit lower, over here you've got 2 cup holders. This is your good old manual handbrake. And you've got a handle here for your passenger as well. And then over here, you've got a nice big chunky armrest, perfect to have two people resting their hand on it. And then you also have a little clip here, and you can open it, and that reveals a huge storage just under your armrest there. Moving over at the top, so you've got a auto dimming rear view mirror, which is a very nice feature, because if you've got somebody driving behind you with their high beams on, then the mirror will automatically dim itself, so it doesn't dazzle you basically. And then over here you've got controls for your interior lights, as you can see. This is if you want the lights to stay on while the door is open, like it is now, but I'm not going to keep it on. And then over here, these are the controls for your sunroof. That's it. So you can press this, and then the sunroof will pop open just a little bit, just so you can get a little bit of air. And that's to close it, and you can also open it fully. I'm not going to do that now, but you can open it all the way. That's perfect for the summer. Obviously not ideal when it's 7 degrees outside. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. There's not much else I can tell you. It's a fantastic car. I absolutely love the Kia Sportages. I think these are probably one of the best selling cars that I've ever had. So you've got the Kia Sportage and the Hyundai iX35, which are pretty much one and the same, but I don't know if I want to lean towards one or the other, because they're pretty much the same. Kia and Hyundai are one and the same. Obviously they've got few differences, few little twerks here and there, but nothing major, if I could say that. Yeah, I think that is pretty much it. Let's just go and park this baby up, and then I'm gonna have to start filming another one. I've got a Volvo V60 or V70, I think. I can't remember. And I'll have to film that one as well. Oh yeah, one thing I want to show you is this button here. So as you press that button, you get your mirrors to fold in automatically, and the same if you press it again, they just unfold. Right, let's just go and park this baby up. I'm going to park it between my Audi and my Saab. It's right over there. This is the Volvo I was talking about that I need to take some photos of now and film it. It's a nice car. Let's park this. I'll give you a good chance to hear the parking sensors kicking in as well. Right about now. And you also have visual as well. So it shows you how close you are to whatever you've parked. Right, we're just going to leave it like that. Right. That is pretty much it. Thank you very much for sticking all the way to the end. I know I've just rambled on for nearly 20 minutes. It's been 18 and a half minutes. But yeah, if you are interested, don't hesitate to contact me. You can find me on 01684 355 032, or you can just email me at vindemautos@gmail.com, or you can go into our website, which is www.vindemautos.co.uk. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.